Yeah, hi. So basically, what we've done is that we've created the plugin to access some particular pages via the access code. So once the plugin is activated, you would see that this particular link is automatically added to your wplogin.php file, which is the standard WordPress login file. And in case the person wants to log in with regular user ID and password, he would click here. And in case he wants to log in using the access code, he'll click here. So once he clicks the access code, he's taken to this particular page. Now this particular page is also created on the fly when you activate the plugin in your WordPress install. And he would put in the access code here, and after this he would be asked to input the company name, and after that he's going to be taken to the particular page that you have specified in the settings of the plugin. So now just let's take a look at the admin section of this particular plugin. So I go to the admin of this particular install, and when the plugin is activated, I have a new menu item in my admin called access code. If I want to view all the access codes that I have created here, I would click on access codes here, and it shows me all the valid access codes here. If I want to add a new access code, I would click here. Now we've given a facility to generate a random access code. In case you want to use this, you could use this, else you could just input your own access code and press submit and create a new access code here. You can also specify that once the user has put in his particular access code and company name, what page of the site is the user going to be redirected to. Now this is, as we had discussed in our call, this is outside of wishlist, so this has nothing to do with wishlist. And so you could just change whatever page you want to redirect the user to here, press submit, and post putting his access code and his company name, he's going to be redirected automatically to this particular page. Now in case you want to view the access log here, you can click on view access log, and the access log is going to be shown here, which shows of course the keys, the access code that have been used, and the company name that has been put here, the date and time when this access happened, and the IP address from which this particular access was recorded. And of course if you want to export this entire thing to the CSV, you can click here and export this entire data to CSV. You can of course delete certain items if you want to, as standard WordPress allows you to do. So now just try and add a new access code here. So I generated a new access code, I copied this from here, and I submitted this. So this new access code is shown here. This access code shows up here. Now I go to the front end of the site, I just paste my access code here, I press submit. It says access code accepted, please input your company name to continue. So I just put in, let's say, Trade Booster. To continue, I say submit, and then I'm automatically taken to page 25 here. Now this particular page has been created in such a way that if I want to access this URL directly, so I close this and I just go to this particular page directly. It will not allow me to go to this page directly. So unless and until I have put in a valid access code, any of the pages that have been protected for access code will not open directly. Now the last thing that we need to see, how do we really go about protecting these pages. So if I go to the pages section, I go to add a new page, and when I say add a new page, I just need to select this particular checkbox if I want to protect this page with an access code. So if I say protect with access code, this particular page is going to be protected with an access code, and unless and until I put in a valid access code, I would not be able to access this page directly. And the access code can be anything which is available here. It doesn't need to be one particular access code to access a particular page. Once he has put in a valid access code, he can access all the pages that have been protected with access codes, and straightforward. And of course, if I go to the access log, I would be able to see this particular entry of access allowed here, which is 5th of March, and this particular date and time from this particular IP address. And that's what, I mean, more or less, this is how you would go about protecting your pages with this access code plugin. You just need to, we can just see that this shows up in the access code plugins list here. You can deactivate and activate, and that's all it's going to show up here. So that's all. In case there are any questions, just drop me an email. Thank you very much. Bye.